heartfelt appeal. Senator Ali Ndume, representing Borno South, has called on the Senate to consider the widow of late Senator Ifeanyi Mba as his replacement for the Anambra South Senatorial District seat. This request was made during a voluntary session on Tuesday held in honor of the late senator. Ndume emphasized that the importance of preserving Senator Mba's legacy and aspiration by entrusting his family with the responsibility of continuing his work. He argued that such a decision would not only honor Mba's contributions to the Senate but also ensure the continuity of his vision for the constituency. Drawing on historian precedents, Ndume highlighted instances where similar actions were taken to maintain stability and respect the sacrifices of late lawmakers. He urged his colleagues to support these moves as a tribute to the late senators' enduring impact on Senate and his constituencies. What I want to appeal to you, Mr. President, is that we keep the spirit and aspiration of Ifeanyi alive, Ndume says. Ladies and gentlemen, here something is about to take place because somebody, Senator Ifeanyi Mba's wife, has passed on, and Senator Ali Ndume is begging on his behalf that his wife should join the senators. What he's saying is that his wife should replace him and become senator so that there will be continuity in the seat. So Ali Ndume is begging the Senate president to support him. And he also said that this is not the first time that such a thing is happening, that it has happened to many people, and the one that has passed on, somebody else replaced them. He said that of Ifeanyi Uba will not be an exception. This has happened before. What when Shuba Okaribos, a great politician, passed away, his wife Margaret, joined the Senate and carried on his legacy. Similarly, our First Lady Oluremi Tinubu served in his chamber, largely supported by the goodwill of Lagosians and the legacy of the husband, who was a former governor. Ndume also referred other examples, including Senator Tokunbo Abiru, whose father served as a senator in 1979, and Senator Abdulaziz Yaradua, who carries on the political legacy of the Yaradua's family. He highlighted that Senator Iyabo Obasanjo and Senator Ede Davinone also allowed in their father's footsteps, representing their family legacies in the Senate. Making his point, Ndume said his wife, fortunately, is around 50 years old and has been a powerful support system to him. Owing to what we are talking about in this news, Ali Ndume, as I said before, is begging on the behalf of Mba's wife, so that he will join the Senate since the husband has passed away. And he is given an example of what has happened before. For example, he said that Iyabo Obasanjo and Senator Eddie Davinano, they joined senators at that time when their own person passed on. He said that of Umba Ifeanyi will not be an exception. He said that the wife that they are talking about is about 50 years, and he is able to join the Senate and work instead of her husband. I appeal to you, Mr. President, and my distinguished colleagues to support the idea of this family having a spiritual representative here in this chamber. This will ensure continuity and honor for the Anambra South Senatorial District. Platinum Post reports that Ubah'S widows Uchema was also at the Senate chamber for the validatory service held in honor of her late husband. To ensure what we are saying, I believe that the Senate President has already support what Ali Ndume is saying, because if you do so, it will be kind of trying to give support to the family. I think it's a good idea of what Ali Ndume is saying. If the Senate President can do that, it will be a good will support to the family. Thanks for listening.